Hey everybody, welcome back. Let me show you what I got going on here tonight. I'm working on a data recovery of a hard drive. So you got this drive here, so Western Digital. Took the hard drive out, got the hard drive right there. Took it out of the case. So this drive, customer says it was put in a washing machine. Maybe it was in somebody's pants or something like that. And it went through the whole wash cycle. That is not good. So I took it out of the case. Just like a little protective shield it had. And under here there was still liquid. Actually, you could still see the liquid kind of there still on that. And then I took the board off. I'm not gonna touch it just because it's in the middle of the backup. I do not want to mess around with it. So these drives, they have a board on the back, right? Like let's say like that there, which is, there's a lot of electronic chips on the other side. So I took that off, and yeah, I actually should have taken a picture of it. Still, was not soaked, but yes, plenty of liquid back there. So I'm surprised that this thing is running, because customer says that after they took it out of the wash, they actually connected it and started backing up data. So that means those, it was being powered up. Granted, it's only, I think, 5 volts these things run on, but it's powered up, running, and the thing is wet. So I don't know how it survived that, but either way, took it apart, cleaned it up, dried it with heat to evaporate all the the water, and then also gave it an alcohol cleaning as well. Then loaded it up on, you guessed, our trusty RapidSpar. Right, so we got that running there. We have it over here on the DeepSpar USB stabilizer. This one here, also this is a micro USB. So it's got the board directly right there. So this is the stabilizer for that. And then this is the recovery drive, not the final recovery drive that we give the customer, but the one that the RapidSpar uses to copy stuff. And it's going. I'm gonna keep it back here just for privacy's sake, but it's going. It did have some trouble reading the MFT scan warning, can't scan the partition. Did have some problems there, but we ran the online software from RapidSpar, and it does its little magic, whatever it does, and I tried to read it again, and it did pick up the folder structure, which is great. So a little quick there. So it did pick up, all the folder structure there. This thing is packed. There's just one file there, just one folder labeled pictures alone has 500 gigs. And then there's all kinds of other stuff there. So we got kind of a list of priorities, and kind of started with the priority list, although there's hundreds of folders on here. So started with a priority list there of about 200 gigs, and it's going pretty smooth. Now the hard drive itself, they are sealed, but they do have like a little breather hole. But the transfer of air through there probably requires some pressure to go in or out. So I am kind of thinking that it did not get any liquid inside, because I know if it gets any liquid inside, it's gonna crash. It would have crashed probably already. We've recovered 45 gigs already, and this has been running, I don't got a timer, no, I don't know, this has been running maybe 20 minutes. I'll tell you. Yeah, been running about 15 minutes. So it's reading pretty quick. It's reading at what, 70 megabytes per second, which is pretty good. Pretty much a normal speed. It sounds good, so we're gonna leave it at that. We're gonna run those 200 gigs, which is some priority files. Then from there, we'll pick up the rest of that picture folder, and then from there we'll just keep adding to that. And hopefully we're gonna have another happy camper here with data recovery. I'll give you an update when we get towards the end and see if it makes it all the way through, or if we have a little hiccup along the way. That's what's going on tonight at PC 911.